It's Week 16 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Cooper Kupp, who's now over 1,000 yards receiving on the season. It's the Rams.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So here come the Jets to take over. Led at quarterback by a man back to full health in season number 20 now, and his second one in New York, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. Underneath to Allen. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. You talk about this Rams defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
Stopping the run. For them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
7-0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Jets offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The numbers for Hall in last week's ball game.
17 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far, and that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
First run now for Kyron Williams. Down at the 35, it'll be second down.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
2nd and 7.
Now Stafford. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
32.
They'll run. Here's the rookie from Michigan.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
From the 20, here's second down and 2.
Easy.
They run once more with Corum.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Middle.
Now Stafford. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
59.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. And a tight game like could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. To throw is Stafford. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. Been a nightmare of a first quarter for him. 2 interceptions, 1 return. As he starts again here, 1st and 10. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. Fights him off. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And even with that broken tackle, can't get very far. Stopped short of the 30. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the 1st down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
Well, with the problems they've had giving away the football in this first half, they've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back. And focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a 1st down.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Stafford. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. When you talk about this Jets defense, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. They'll try and run for the first with Corum. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Play action. Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Stafford. That's to the second-year man, Puka Nacua. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. In motion goes the tight end. On 3rd down, here's Corum. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll go back to Corum on first down. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
Stay 50.
Here's Stafford. That is caught. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to... Down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up first and goal.
Alert!
Stafford now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Back to throw, Stafford. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release.
Hey, easy! Hey, red! Hey, 70! Hey!
Corum is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And New York set to take the field. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM that always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Rodgers now to throw. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll work down inside the 45.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2nd down and 8. On play action, Rodgers. His pass complete to Ruckert. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not. Help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way. those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
To throw, it's Rodgers. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Now they'll go with a reverse. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
Corum now on 1st and 10.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to pull one over his head as this game progresses.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey. 10.
Now the former Fresno State Bulldog, it's Ronnie Rivers.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Up the middle, here's Corum.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Stafford.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Corum.
And not much. A yard down to the 23.
From the 23, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Now it's Stafford.
He'll get that complete to Parkinson.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line.
On the give, it's Corum.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Touchdown!
Cooper Kupp.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Rams have moved out in front. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told.
And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Fighting his way through contact.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. New York's offense back out there and set to go. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Now Rodgers.
He finds Wilson.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And again, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. Still going. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
To throw is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Allen. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now it's Rodgers. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Rodgers again now. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Rams offense and running back Kyron Williams getting ready for their next possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Hey, give me radar.
Now Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
And that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Hey, easy, easy.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some certain yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stafford. And he comes back with one complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
White. Omaha, ready to move.
Here's Stafford. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
To the air again, Stafford. Robinson's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back to throw, Stafford. And he rifles one incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jets offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Rodgers now to throw. Open man here is Conklin. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line.
Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Wide open receiver, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
They'll give to Hall.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Rodgers going to throw.
Slant to Adams.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Throwing is Rodgers. Buying time to his left. Oh, it stays up.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. Here's Stafford.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Hey, 22! Hey.
They try the left side here with Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now it's Stafford.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. To throw is Stafford.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a third down and 12.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
By the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's right.
Anytime we have a defensive battle.
And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They begin the drive with Williams. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Off of play action, here's Stafford.
And that one complete downfield to Kupp. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Hey, easy. Monday.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Stafford now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Stafford. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Rams.
Puka Nacua
with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Rams have moved out in front.
fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down.
Brandon, never ceases to amaze me just how fast these defensive ends are in the game nowadays. Part of that is what we've seen in college football, where they've gotten smaller and faster on the defensive side of the ball. But they brought that to the NFL because it is hard for an offensive lineman to keep them away from the quarterback.
That's caught left side, Ruckert with it. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Rodgers. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Now Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That catch puts him over 70 yards. He's got a 1st down.
Hey. Alert!
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Like 7.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They run it again with Williams.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 16 yards.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Hey! Zebra!
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Kyron Williams
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Rams will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Joshua Party to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And just shutting him off there.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So Aaron Rodgers and his offense down by 11. A little under 1:50 remaining. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. To throw, it's Rodgers.
It's complete, Lazard.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. To throw is Rodgers.
And Lazard's got it again.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Now Rodgers. And a quick throw here that's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Point after here coming up. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Second down and a yard. Now Rodgers. He gets it underneath to Hall. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Rodgers to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On third down, here's Hall. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Rams, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills.